I'm here with champion Cecil Mamiit. And Cecil, first of all, what did you do today in today's final to beat Jeff?
Play the normal game, solid. I think I just know going into the match, I have a better fit sort of strategy or game style that would sort of keep me in a higher level, not higher level, but I mean in a chance to pretty much control the match. So I just knew that I just play sort of solid from the baseline. I think what was very easy and very comfortable was the service that I had this today. I think I served better than the whole week, so it's coming along. Yeah.
Now, we're going to try to do anything differently or the same from, I don't know if you remember last year's semifinal against Jeff. It was a little more competitive, I believe, than last year.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he was hitting definitely flatter shots. Definitely, actually, it was we were rallying a lot of balls back and forth. So really cool to have a good match out there. That's all I'm concerned about is getting some good matches out here.
Now, I was going to say, it seems like you're good friends with Jeff. Is there anything differently playing with a guy like him?
Well, I think we just knew each other
Yeah.
from the tour. I think what makes us fun is that I think I respect him, and he knows that. And then I see hanging out with him, he respects me as a player. So I think there's that cordial tennis etiquette that we have. I've seen him, explode into certain people, but for the most part, I think we're gentlemen of the sport, especially in Southern California. And this is a USTA event. He's part of the USTA board, things like that. So I think we're trying to be good representatives of everything and all of that. So it's good to have, and I think it was good that and my personality kind of knows and can, take that and doesn't really bother me as much.
Now, do you feel there's unfinished business from last year, losing a tiebreak in the third set to Blake Strode?
No, that's the way it goes. I mean, she's a 7-6 in the third. It was an opportunity. I thought I had control. It's just, conditions played a role. I mean, 140-degree heat definitely played. And that's one thing hard because of my age. People knew who I was. And there was almost like a bullseye in the back of my back, and everybody knew how to play me, and I didn't know how to play everybody. So I was sort of struggling, trying to close people off. So that's how I felt. But we'll see. I mean, it's different conditions. Every time I'm playing, there's always a chance. I feel like now I've learned a lot in the game in the last year. So we'll see.
Are you hoping to play him again at least? Depending on how the job gets out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think people would want to, but for the most part, just hopefully each day play better and better. I think that's all I'm worried about. Or just stay healthy. There's too many times anything can happen.
Now, last year it was in Atlanta. Are you a little better? Are you a little happier? It's going to be in mid-August in Connecticut.
Well, I would have loved it if it was in Southern California. That would be a lot better. So, I mean, no, it's I played at New Haven quite a bit. I remember that was my first tour event I played. Played Chesnikov. So, and then I played Kafelnikov in the stadium court over there. So I had a close one against him. So. I'm familiar with those courts, just like I was in Atlanta, but it's nothing new. It's I'm a professional, so just make the adjustments when I get there if I make it out there.
What do you still need to work on?
For me, it's just I think just a little bit bigger game. I think the game is so much bigger now. It's so hard. I knew when I was playing Michael Chang, I needed to be bigger, but I think I see him in his age where you just. I mean, it's amazing. You see Nadal and all these guys are just taking baseline hit winners. You weren't taught that back in the days, but now you can do that with these technology now. So it's hard to get used to saying, "Hey, that's a slow ball in the middle of the court," and go for it. So
Now, how much is it? How much is experience a factor for you? Because you're about a decade older than probably some of the other winners that we'll see out of the other regions.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say. I just wanted to concentrate on winning this one, and we'll see what the draw goes. I mean, it's going to be probably a couple months until that draw comes out, so we'll see.
Now, if you were to win in Connecticut, how much would an achievement would this be for you?
I think it's I don't know because it's like I played at the U.S. Open. It's just a relief that just another thing that at my age is like to do it again. This is going to be to go another year where I've experienced. It's not like I never experienced and it'd be an unbelievable thing. But then again, it is the U.S. Open. That's what we play for. So, I mean, this is obviously an opportunity. Anybody would want to be in my shoes. So, there's a lot of things to be said. I mean, yes, I want to win, and yes, it's not so bad. So, yeah, that's one thing. I mean, I think the tough part is that yeah, you go through this whole situation and you get to the finals like I did, and you get nothing, and that's a tough part to swallow. That's usually when you go to that mile and you play challengers, you get prize money, you get like let's say 5,000, and then you get points and you move on. But it's all or nothing.
I was gonna say, is there a chance that maybe the runner-up would be like an alternate for?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
always an
Yeah.
alternate like that,
Yeah.
but who's gonna pass up an opportunity
Yeah.
when you win the tournament? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, on a side note, you've represented the Philippines in the Davis Cup. Just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
how different is the pressures of Davis Cup compared to, let's say, playing in Grand Slams, which you have done?
No, different. Totally different pressure because I think you're riding on millions and millions of people that are supporting Philippine tennis. Davis Cup is exciting. You're doing it for the country. I think playing like something like this, you're still playing for yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, just an entertainer. But here, you're actually a representative of a country. So it's totally different type of pressure. You also have your team. It's definitely a team aspect of playing Davis Cup. Not only, I mean, partly yes. I mean, if I were in the U.S. Open, yeah, you have people riding on and following you. But I think I don't know. It's a both a good opportunity. I think for the most part, I think it's totally different pressure for sure.
All right, thank you very much.